Hello everyone, this is Agarwalla, and today we have Debopam Talukdar Dada with us. So Debopam Talukdar Dada is pursuing his post-graduation in University of Wollongong, Australia, and he has studied B.Tech in Jorhat Institute of Science and Technology itself, and he is from the branch of Electronics and Telecommunication. And in Australia, he is pursuing Masters in Marketing and Masters in Data Analytics, a dual degree program for 2 years. And he started this program in May itself, I think, of 2022, isn't it?
May.
Yeah. So we're learning from him. We will be getting to know from him that what was his journey, how he applied for this program, and what are the things required to get into this program, and all everything like that. So getting started, first question will be, what was your motivation to actually study in abroad? Why did you choose to study abroad?
So I was involved in marketing, freelancing, basically digital marketing freelancing. So I was very interested in marketing, and I wanted to know more about the fundamental market, the core marketing things. So I wanted to study, and basically the best option is an MBA in India.
Okay.
So, but there's a question in MBA. You got to crack CAT, and being a general student, I attempted CAT, but the result was not very overwhelming for me. So I came across through the internet only. I researched the universities and stuff. Then I came across this thing that yes, you can get a scholarship and you can actually do the same thing and study the same thing in a place other than India, in a better environment and better education facilities, and with the same fees. So that was my basic motivation to study. Did you ask about motivation or something else?
Yes, motivation. Like, why did you choose to study abroad?
Yeah. So if I'm studying and marketing, so if I'm studying then I wanted to learn from the best, and that's what my motivation started to study abroad. And talking about the university, I applied to a lot of universities basically, but I chose this university because it gave me a dual degree opportunity, and that was the main motivation to study here, specifically in University of WOLLONGONG.
Okay, so what was the application process? Can you explain that? Like, what are the things required to apply for those universities?
So first, I started very early. I was graduated in July 2021. I started my application process before July. So
before July.
Yeah, I actually deferred my admissions. You know, if you are aware of Australia, the borders were closed till January 2022 or December 2021. The borders were open after that.
Okay.
But before that, I started applying to the universities. Application process is very simple.
So before graduating, like in your final semester or what?
I didn't appear for my final semester till then. I just appeared for my 7th sem. I was still studying in 8th sem at that moment when I applied to the universities. So at that moment, I got a scholarship.
You are in your 8th sem.
Yeah, I was in my 8th sem. But I would recommend everyone to start preparing from 7th sem itself, from the second last semester itself.
Yeah.
And so at that moment, my graduation was not complete. I got 20% scholarship, frankly speaking. And I was not satisfied with that. Yeah, 20%. So I was not satisfied with that. I asked the university, I need more scholarship. I can't study if I'm not getting a good scholarship. So they directly said me that if you score above 7.5, this is the condition only in Australia. Other countries have different situations. So in Australian universities, they basically see your academic, your co-curricular and stuff, and they decide a scholarship according to that. So at that moment, they told me that you need to score above 7.5 in your graduation, and I already know I knew that I was getting 7.5 in my graduation. So
yeah.
After my graduation, actually they increased my scholarship. I got 40% scholarship from 20.
Okay, so in your program you are getting 40% scholarship, isn't it?
Yeah, actually the courses here are of every kind of course has same amount of fees. Master degree course around $47,000.
47,
not 47, not 47. Sorry. So it's around in INR, it's around 50 lakh. Every course is around 50 lakh. Yeah. So I got
Okay.
40% of that, reducing of 40%. But that was
So
my
the amount would be about 20 lakhs or what?
yeah, a little bit more than 20 lakhs. So that is the same amount you need to pay when when you want to study an MBA from a good college in India.
Yeah.
And
Right.
in here you don't need to worry about your living expenses. You can manage that. That's the good part of studying abroad,
Okay.
especially in
So
Australia.
we will get to know. We
Yeah,
will.
exactly.
First, I want to know from you that like what was the administration program? Like you chose IDP. As far as I know, you chose IDP. So why did you choose IDP itself? Can you explain that?
This
Like,
I'll give a simple and honest reason to it. Reason towards it. It was free. Services were free. When you are paying a
okay,
heap of money in an institution, and I won't recommend personally to pay another 1 or 2 lakhs. Generally, they charge this much. The education consultancies,
okay,
1 or 2 lakhs amount just for your application process, which you can do it, which which can be done by
okay,
you itself. But basically, the education consultancies have connections with the universities. They make it faster. So choose a consultancy which is free of cost, and that will save your money. That's it. That was simple and simple. Nothing much to
okay.
think
So
about it. IDP was
you
popular. I
choose
just got it from the online sources. I just booked a consultation. I liked them. I continued my application through them. That's it. There's not a much answer to it.
got it. So you choose IDP because it was free and there was no you actually you didn't face any problem with
No, not a
IDP, isn't it?
problem. Yeah, and you don't need to go to their office. My office was Kolkata. I didn't need to. I don't need to go to their office. I can conduct Zoom meetings and I can discuss my problems.
Okay,
And their
that's
application process
great.
is faster compared to others. I've noticed that their application process is faster. But they have a lot of students, so sometimes they might give you less attention or something like that might happen. Very few cases I've listened from some students, but in my case it was all good.
Okay, that's great. So, and one more thing, tell me about your work experience. Like, do we know that we need work experience for an MBA degree. So,
Hmm.
what type of work experience do you were having? And can you tell more about work experience?
In India, it's only MBA. When people want to study business and masters in business, it's MBA they choose. And in India, the MBA is different. In here, if you want to do particularly MBA, Master in Business Administration, you need work experience for that course. Where you don't,
Okay,
and in here, if you're doing if you are doing MBA, they don't teach you the fundamentals, the foundations. They just teach you directly about business. That means you need to you need to already have experience about business and those kind of things. But and you won't get any MBAs. I don't think so. You won't get any MBA courses in abroad without any work experience. So I'm not doing MBA
okay,
particularly. I'm doing Master of Marketing. So in my course, I have studied four foundation subjects about business. After that, all my subjects are marketing subjects. I'm only studying marketing specifically, and in my second course, I'll be only studying business analytics specifically, not accountancy or not HR or not anything else. Only marketing, only course field related subjects. So that's the part
and
why.
and there is semester system or what? Like, it is a
Mm,
2 years program. So it is a semester system. Like 4 semesters will be there or what?
uh, it depends. So it depends on the universities. My university has both semester or trimester. It's up to you what
Okay,
you want to take. So in trimesters, it is about 3 to 4 months duration, and in semesters, it's 4 to 5 months. I think 4 to 5, yeah, might be 6. I don't know about semesters too much, but in my case, I'm studying trimesters, and I get 3 subjects each trimester. And in the semesters, you need to study 4 subjects each trimester. So it's up to you. If you want to take
okay,
more load, go for semesters. If you want to take less load, go for trimesters. In business courses,
okay.
trimesters are available, but I'm not sure if other courses offer trimesters as well.
So, what you are studying is a dual degree program, isn't it? Marketing and digital
Dual course,
analytics.
yeah, dual degree
Yeah.
program,
So,
exactly.
in the first year, you will be studying marketing, and in the
Yeah,
second
that's what
year,
I am
digital
studying right
analytics.
now. I'm in my second trimester. I'm studying marketing. So I have two
Yes.
more trimesters left. Then I'll be studying business analytics for 2 trimesters.
Okay. So that's all for the application process. Now I want to learn from you, like work experience is mandatory, isn't it?
For
You need
MBA,
to
particularly for MBA, but
for
not for other
MBA.
courses. Yeah, that will be much clear if you consult to some education consultancies about your course, particularly about your course. They will tell you in much detail about it. I can give knowledge only about my course, my field, business,
Yeah.
and
And I understand. So now we are moving into your curricular activities. Like in your graduation days, you did a lot of extracurricular activities. I can see in your LinkedIn profile itself. Like there's a lot of experience added here. Like you were having interest in digital marketing and all. So can you tell us how did you did any internships in digital marketing and how was your freelancing journey? How did it started?
Uh, first of all, I started. There's a very good I'll recommend everyone who wants to learn about marketing to do the Google Fundamentals of Digital Marketing certificate from Google Digital Garage and do it
Oh
very
yes, I
properly.
have also done that.
Yeah,
Digital
learn the
marketing
things
garage.
from it,
Uh,
and you'll get to know a lot of things from it. That's the basic you can start, and after that you can do courses of Google and Analytics. And we're studying Google Analytics right now. I had a subject called digital marketing, and
yeah.
I almost knew everything what was taught in the subject. So I just
Okay,
gave exams of that subject.
you already
Yeah, I
knew
already
about
knew
what was taught in the
knew a
subject.
lot of things which were taught in this which was taught in the subject. So that's a good part that I did digital marketing in my bachelor's. So after that, I just randomly went to a cafe, and one day I went to a cafe. It was in 2020. I went to a cafe
2020.
nearby my house. It was a new cafe that was open. So I asked them that this is how businesses are competing in the online market. So you should also compete in this way, and I can offer you some good alternatives. I charge very low for them because I started the career at that moment. So I charge very low.
Tell me your freelancing journey. Like, how did you get your internships first? Then, how did you started freelancing in digital marketing?
Hmm. So before talking about freelancing, I'll tell that internships, it's hard to find a marketing internships being an engineering student. It's very hard to
Okay.
get one. You can
Yeah.
already do engineering internships, but it's not easy to get a marketing related internship since you're not from the field.
Yeah.
So I started freelancing. So freelancing, I started with a cafe near my house. It was newly opened. I just explained them that the online competition is increasing, Instagram, Facebook, and Google My Business and everything. I
Yeah.
handle every kind of social media platforms, and I would consider that cafe as a learning opportunity. I discovered the Instagram ads, Facebook ads, and a lot of things which are connected to digital marketing. Later on, the owner of the cafe was very kind. He expanded his venture. Then even I was the digital marketing, the person who was doing their things. So it like grew like a chain. So I went from one cafe to four cafes. So after that,
Okay.
yeah. So it's how
So you just
basically,
approach the cafes, isn't it,
yeah, you
by
can do
yourself?
that. You can do that, but there's also platforms called Upwork or Fiverr where you can earn from foreign clients if you want to do. But that was a quite load of work. In the cafes, I had my flexibility because since I was studying engineering and also earning the doing digital marketing, so it was kind of need to have the balance. But
Okay.
yeah,
So
I learned a lot from that experience. But I stopped that experience in I think March 2022, since I was starting my course in May. So I stopped that thing in March 2022, and I was not honestly
you
not
did
having a
that
lot of time.
internship for 2 years, isn't it?
No, no,
You
internship,
did for
not
2 years.
freelancing. Freelancing, I did for 2 years.
No, not it was not internship. It was freelancing.
Freelancing, it was freelancing.
Yeah.
I saved some
So
money.
you are huh?
I saved some
You
money
are
from
content
that.
marketing specialist,
Yeah, yeah. I did
isn't it?
basically content marketing. And yeah, basically
Content
content marketing
marketing.
is a part of digital marketing. And I use Canva, if you know Canva. Canva is a software where you can design.
I know. I have used it.
And trust me,
Yeah.
Canva is so much used in my course that I know everything of Canva. I do my assignments so easily in Canva. When it's need to be done in Canva, I do it so easily in my course. Canva is used very
Yeah,
much in
I
my
know.
university.
I know about Canva. Actually, I am also using it, and I use it to design my thumbnails for YouTube. So it is an
That's good.
excellent tool. I agree that.
Canva is amazing.
Yeah, yeah. So so the next question from you will be now in Australia you are also doing a part-time job of sales clerk, isn't it? As
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have seen you in your LinkedIn profile. So can you
yeah.
tell me about like what it is like that?
Part-time job is very common in here. If you want to earn your expenses, if you want to pay some of your expenses, everyone does a part-time job, and that's what I was planning. So in here the job market is like there are not a lot of people, so it's easy to find a job, but it's in the same case it's hard to find one. Some people might not get it too fast, some people might get it too fast. And in this part I would like to thank my college Gist,
Okay.
because I applied this
Why
job in
so?
seek.com. You know, Seek is popular in
No, I
Australia.
don't know.
Seek.com is a job portal site like Naukri.com. In here it is
Okay.
Seek.com. Indeed, Seek, this kind of portals.
What is the
So
spelling of this?
SWK,
SWK.
seek.com.au.
Okay.
So in here, people usually apply for jobs to Seek and Indeed as well. So I applied in Seek on this store. Basically, I got an interview call. They asked me, you studied engineering, so do you know repairing, mobile repairing? And I told them, I don't exactly know repairing, but if you teach me, it will be a easy job for me because I know the fundamentals and the theoretical part. And I know soldering. I told them that I know soldering. I did a lot of soldering in my,
Soldering. Okay.
yeah, soldering. I did in my in my engineering, so a lot of soldering. So they were quite like they thought that I learned fast, and that's how I entered the job, and I'm still doing it, and I know how to repair an LCD or something, this kind of things right now. So
Okay.
that's it.
That's
It's
a
just
cool
a
job
job.
to do, I
It's
think.
not an experience related job. I'm still searching for a marketing related job, but for now, for the expenses, it's quite good, and the job is enjoyable. Work is fun, and I'm enjoying. And it's related to sales, but I am not into. I don't. I'm not interested too much in sales, but it's a sales job. You need to sell people the
It's a
products and
sales
everything.
job.
Sales job. That's it.
Okay. So people need to do at least some part-time job in abroad, isn't it, to manage their expenses? Like
Yeah, if you
there
want to
is
manage their
a fees too. It is
admit,
paid.
yeah,
Did you pay
that
admission
yeah,
fees at
that's
the
a
beginning or
question.
it is
Beginning,
or what?
like I don't understand. Can you please?
Like like you are studying in loan or you have paid the admission fees at the beginning?
Oh, I'm studying in loan. So
You are studying in loan.
before applying to the university, before applying your visa, you get an admission letter from the university, and to get that admission letter, you need to apply. You need to pay your first trimester fee.
Okay, first trimester fees. Okay.
And
So that fees you have paid, and now rest of the
I
fees
have
you have
paid two trimesters fees because I'm completing my
okay,
second trimester right now. I have paid two trimesters.
okay, okay. The rest of the fees is still yet to fee, yet to pay,
Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's trimester by
Okay,
trimester, just how you do it in other.
okay. So and one more thing I want to tell you guys that there was a website called Inspiring Words. It was started by Debopam Dada itself in our college. So it got much engagement, isn't it? The website that you had developed.
Yeah.
So can you tell us about that? Like when did you develop it, and what was the purpose of that website?
Uh,
It got quite popular in our college.
at that time, it was lockdown. Lockdown was very frustrating. I didn't want to sit idle. I wanted to do something. So
Yeah.
until then, I didn't knew that I wanted to go for marketing. I started using Canva at that moment, and I enjoyed Canva. I didn't knew that I wanted to go for marketing at that moment. I started using Canva. I designed these things, and I also learned HTML and website kind of things and website hosting along with Google Analytics. Yeah, I learned Google
Yeah, yeah.
Analytics at that moment because I managed the website. So it was basically an idea that okay, we all have to share some stories. We all have something in our minds. We all have go through some incidents that can be shared to everyone to get inspired
Yeah.
from, and everyone
Yeah.
can get inspired from that. So it was my sister. She and I started this from a blog, basically. Then it got expanded and we did podcast. We even got a lot of famous people in there in that podcast. And it got so huge, but later on, I didn't have time for it, honestly speaking. And I tried to gather some other people and make the website or make the community function again, but it couldn't happen. Now
Yeah.
it's kind of idle, but I'll try to make it revive it if possible, but it will take some time.
Yeah, it was actually inspiring to actually see the different stories coming in the page, and you can anyone can add their stories, and it was
Exactly.
inspiring to read them.
Exactly. That was
So
we
it's a
what we
great job
aim
that you
for.
did.
Yeah. And we created podcasts for the people who are in a position which is noticeable.
Yeah.
We took popular
Okay.
people basically in that part and
So
which have inspired other people.
so that's all about extracurricular activities. Now now I would like to know from you, like, what is the living environment? Where are you staying? And I have also seen you enjoying Navratri in Australia. So can you share those experiences? Like, uh,
uh, you will sometimes get confused if it's Australia or India. There are a lot of Indians, Pakistanis, South Asians basically, Bangladeshis, and every kind of people from South Asia. You find a lot of people with similar faces like us. And I'm living in Wollongong, and Wollongong is a regional area, and it's so small, and there's so less people that I have seen the same person in the same place 10 times.
okay, so
So it's
in
so,
Wollongong, you have seen the same person 10 times
ten
in the
times in
same
the same
place.
place. So it
That's
kind of that
funny.
this kind of thing happens in here. It's
Yeah,
very common. You'll meet the same
it's a
people
small
every
area.
day. Small area. It's a small. No, it's actually a huge. Like comparably, it's a huge town.
Okay,
But it's the population is very low. In whole Australia, the population is very low. So sometimes the culture is very laid back. You It's not fast paced. People are very laid back here. So if you are a relaxing person, if you want to take the things slow, Australia is very good for you. Basically, this
okay,
Wollongong city, Sydney is very fast paced compared to Wollongong. But currently, I have to stay in Wollongong. It's my university. After university, if I want to shift to other place, I can shift. But currently, the only place I got is Wollongong. But I like it here. Sometimes it's very peaceful. Sometimes it's so peaceful that I need some people. Luckily,
okay.
I have my
So
housemates all are Indian, so it, it is fine. It's amazing.
okay, so that's great. It's great to know about all these things. Like, you are getting to meet so many people from South Asia, isn't it?
Exactly. South
In
Asia,
Wollongong.
not only South Asia, but a lot of like lot every part of the country. But when you see South Asians, you know, oh, it's from our side. We
Yeah,
have
yeah,
that
we can
yeah,
recognize them very
recognize
well.
it.
Yeah. So that's all about your living environment and all. Now, and in the end, I would like to take any advice from you. Like, one can recognize uh, their interest in marketing, in digital marketing. Like, I am also having some interest in digital marketing. Should I pursue that in my future? Can you advise like that? That
So if you want to make career in digital marketing, it's not it's not mandatory to study basically. I didn't want to make career in digital marketing. I started my digital marketing journey. Then I found it interesting, and I wanted to more about fundamental marketing. Like I found the marketing thing very interesting. That because it
okay?
involves a lot of ups and downs. You
Yeah,
need to plan strategies. Your brain gets used a lot of times, and
yeah,
it's and you need to create a plan, and you need to design everything according to it. So we are also
It's
doing it
like
in
a
my
small entrepreneurship, isn't it? It's like a small entrepreneurship.
yeah, we can say that.
You have to plan, design. You have to do all by yourself.
Yeah, and it's basically understanding the customer is understanding the people. So you need to understand the people to plan your marketing activity, marketing campaign. So
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
found this thing very interesting. So I wanted to learn marketing. And as I said, I attempted CAT, but I didn't get a get a good percentile.
Yeah,
Then yeah, then how it just happened out of a random thing that I opted for study abroad, like this decision, and it's completely random. But I belong from a middle class family, honestly.
I
So
understand.
I will say one thing that if you are like me, if you are coming want to you have dreams to pursue, and you
Yeah,
actually want to come abroad and everything, just be sure that your finances are secure. Like you have a you have the amount for your fee, basically for the fees. You don't
yeah,
need
yeah,
to worry about the fees till the end of your course. So manage that amount and come to study abroad. So I know every single person in the family, every single boy or student in the family has a dream of studying abroad. Like most of the person have a dream of studying abroad, but
yeah.
every time the question is about finances and everything. But I thought of like I couldn't study abroad. I couldn't study abroad. I would never go to see another country or anything. So, but actually, the loans are very useful these days, and you get a loan easily. But you need to make sure you can repay that loan. So that's it. So
Uh,
you never
okay.
lose your focus and understand what you want. That's the main part. If you don't get what you want, you'll regret it in the later. So that's why I came to marketing from engineering. I didn't knew that I had to choose marketing at that moment. So if you are, if you know you are very sure about what you want, you will do very well. You won't find any difficulty. I'm enjoying my course, honestly. I have never felt that why I've taken this course, why I'm studying so much. I was like, I'm literally enjoying my course. You need to do
Okay.
if you have that feeling in your studies, if you have that feeling in your course, you're enjoying your course, it's the best one.
Yeah, that's actually true. Like, if you truly enjoy whatever you do, it's easy to, isn't it? It doesn't get difficult to do that.
Hmm.
Okay. So it has been great recording a podcast with you, and I hope I will be coming in future with you
Sure,
again,
sure.
like in this
I'm
podcast.
waiting. There's no Assamese. There's no single student from Assam in University of Wollongong. I have not met anyone, and I'm waiting for someone who is coming from Assam and to my university.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know there are a lot of universities where Assamese people, but I have not found any student from Assam in this university. Maybe I am the
yeah, yeah,
first one. I'm waiting for the
yeah.
second one.
Yeah, sure, sure, sure. Maybe someone will get inspired from you and will get
Yeah,
into
I
that
hope so.
university.
And they can contact me
And
anytime if I'm
yeah, yeah,
available
yeah.
for them.
So people who are actually aspired to study abroad, you can contact him anytime. I will be giving his LinkedIn profile in the description below in my YouTube video. So that's all for today. Thank you very much, Debopam Dada, and we will be
Thank you.
coming in contact with you again when you actually get a job or you move forward with your career.
Yeah,
So
I
that's all
am
for today.
waiting for that too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for
Yeah.
सपना देखा जो तुम